Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight in the Psychic Flow. I'm hoping to bring a little St. Patty's Day cheer to you with some special cards tonight, do some mini readings for you. So I'm your guest and your host, Carolan Carey. Glad to have you with us this evening. If you're joining us on YouTube, if you would please like, subscribe, and ring the bell, that would be wonderful. That helps us in our ratings at Goldylocks Productions Facebook. That helps us tremendously. And there's my website right there, carolancarey.com. And for those who are listening, Carolan is CarolanCarey.com. And I am the Psychic Medium of Sarasota, or SRQ as we sometimes refer to it here, just to be kind of cool, you know. What else did I have for you this evening? That's about it. Let me see. What else can I talk about? I had a great St. Patty's Day. I got a new gift from my daughter. His name is Teddy, and he is an Irish Terrier. And I think I introduced him last week, but so he's been with us for a week, so he's keeping it lively for us. So I think that was my St. Patrick's Day gift. Also, let's see, I did cook corned beef yesterday for myself. It was pretty good. And what else did I do? I guess that's about it. Since there's no parade, I called my sister Pat. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I have 3 older sisters, and the oldest of which was born on St. Patrick's Day. And her name is Patricia, of course, you know. And her friend, who's a friend of our family's and has been for, wow, I am 65. So I would say Mary Joyce has been a friend of ours for probably about 63 years. Her and my sister Pat met when they were working at the Reader's Digest in Pleasantville, New York. I worked there too for a couple of years. And they became friends. They traveled together and everything like that. And 2 single gals could take on Ireland and a few other places. And we used to go up to the Cape with Mary's mom and her niece and all this. So she was part of our family, and she's living with my sister and has been for a couple of years because she has no family around her, and she's having some, little dementia issues, some health issues. So she has been with my sister. And the reason I'm telling you this is because her mother, Mary's mother, was from Ireland, right off the boat here. And so we learned a lot about Ireland, both families being Irish. It was pretty funny, some of the stories that Mary's mother used to tell us. But anyway, I got her Irish cross many years ago when she passed. I think Mary gave it to me. And this one is Mary's Irish cross. I have one someplace, but this one Mary had made when she was in Ireland. So my sister Pat just sent it to me. So I wanted to wear that tonight in case my family watches. I have one sister that watches, so I like to, let them know I'm doing the family thing. And this thing I've had for years is Balik, I think is how it's pronounced, that China. That's what that is. And I've had it for many years, and I don't get, much of an occasion to wear it, especially in lockdown or COVID prevention. So anyway, so I wanted to tell you all that. And I do have some lovely cards tonight. Let me see if you can see the face of this. There it is. There you go. And these are really kind of unique. They're not the ones I was looking for. I have another set, but hopefully, I think it's this light is too bright. But hopefully we'll get some readings out of this and you be able to see that pictures clearer, I hope. So let me see. What do we have going on? So I mentioned my website. Thank you to all our viewers and listeners. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you for subscribing and ringing the bell and liking. You can give us a thumbs up. Also, you can super chat if you like. You don't feel compelled if you don't want to, but that is always appreciated by the show hosts. That helps us. And also, Dr. Lauren Love has donated, her and her friends and associates, tech support nurses and everything, ICU, Boston area, ICU hospitals, have donated another month of April for all of us. They donated March and April for all of us show hosts to keep our shows going, which I thought was, how lovely is that? So that was very nice. So kudos out to them. A lot of blessings to them. So thank you so much, Dr. Love. We appreciate that. And I guess if her name is Dr. Love, she really is Dr. Love, right? Isn't that cool? So anyway, here we are. Jill Sheen is here with us. Sugar Magnolia, which I believe is Anita, is here with us. Thank you so much. So we have a couple people coming on. And hello, Jill and Kim and, oh, good. And Kim. Okay, thank you. It's nice if I have your first name instead of, the handle that you would be using on Facebook or sign in. I can understand why people do that now that I've been hunted down a little bit on Facebook and YouTube and stuff. If they don't like my comments, some people. Oh, well, that's how it is. So what else did I want? So I'm going to shuffle these cards. I'm going to start pulling some cards. And we get a few people on here. We'll do some little mini readings. We have some new comments. Hi, Carol. How are you? Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. I am working on some new strategies for the show, bringing back some other guests that we've had in the past and some new ones. So I'm working on that right now. I hadn't been feeling well. So I really, hi, Dr. Lauren Love. Thank you for being with us tonight. Google has me blocked. I have tried a few times now to donate. Here's my password, Kim. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kim. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why they have you blocked. We'd have to hand that off to Tiffany, and she's wearing a special shirt tonight. If she comes in, it says, keep calm, and I think let Tiffany handle it. It's a great shirt. I love it. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so we have these wonderful cards. I'm going to start pulling. And so if you would like to make a super chat donation, you are certainly welcome to do that. Don't feel obligated, but we are more than happy to, accept that wonderful gift. So thank you very much. Thank you for all the people who have super chatted in the past. Dynamite. Okay, so let's see what we have here. What do we have? I don't know why Google would have you blocked, Anita. I don't understand that. So Tiffany is looking at that for you, Kim. Let's see. Okay, so we have Jill first. Okay, so let me shuffle, and hopefully we'll get a few more people on. And if we don't, I'll just have to talk. Ask me some questions if you want on mediumship or psychic, whatever, if you have questions. In addition to asking for a reading or something, I'm shuffling these. So let's see what we get. These are kind of weird cards. I don't know why I don't use them more often. But anyway, let's see. Oops. Jill. Okay. Here we go. Rebirth. Oh, this is good. Hope you can see this, Jill. Let me put this somewhere where that light. There we go. This says rebirth on it. And this has a sun shining through. And it has the beautiful Celtic spirals in the border around this. And I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, that's the card. So I think that's what you have coming. Now, if I was a numerologist or psychic numerologist, like Psychic Joe and Leo or someone, and I knew what 20 meant, and I was the 20th card, I don't know what it is. So if you have anybody has any feelings about this card, please jump in here and let me know. But my feeling is, Jill, that you have a rebirth coming, which is kind of what we've been talking about, right? I think we've been talking about things being different for you this year. And in the future, you have family obligations, excuse me, which you've been taking care of. And I think it's starting to get to the point where you as the caregiver need some time to yourself. And I'm very happy that you have such a lovely husband that helps you, cooks, and he does all these wonderful things. So he's a great guy, and I'm glad that you have that. So I think what we are looking forward to, as of what I've said before, maybe by spring, well, we're in spring now. We're starting to get some beautiful blossoms here in Florida. So I would say we're approaching spring. Of course, in the Northeast where my family lives, I think they're expecting more snow this week. So they've had quite a bit of snow already. And I really hope they don't get it, but I think they are going to get it. But my sister Pat I was calling her to wish her a happy birthday yesterday on her birthday, St. Patrick's Day. And she said her daffodils are just coming up, and they're expecting more snow. So they've had quite a bit. They had a couple of feet at one time, and she's in northern New York, Westchester County. So I hope they don't get any more. But so I'm thinking to me, March and April are spring. So you maybe even into May. But I feel as if you have some opportunities here, Jill, to reevaluate and plan for the future. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's a good card, rebirth. So I'm going to leave it at that. And last Sunday, honest. Oh, you blew me away. I blew you away with messages from your dad. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad. I think I remember. Was he the pickle man? I had somebody with pickles. So that was great. Thank you for leaving any validation in the comments. That always helps to know that I'm not crazy and that I actually have your family that I'm talking to. Helps our listeners that if I can read back the comments, it's not like they can hear, or viewers, it's not like they can hear the conversation. So if I read the comments, if they can't see them, it helps them as well. Let's see. We also have, let's see, any messages? Carol. And we have Sugar Magnolia. Okay, so let's see. That is Anita. Sugar Magnolia, I believe, is Anita. Let me do Carol first since I have her name. I have confirm on her name. Okay, Carol, I'm going to pull a card for you, if that's okay with you. And let's see. Oh, this looks good. This one says, let me go this way, stability. And those are all cups. And that is 9 of Cups. Yes. 9 of Cups, it says on the bottom. And that's a beautiful card. A lot of green on the top. Beautiful, if you can see that. Let's see. There you go. And stability. So I think that's a good card. I would take that card. Stability meaning, and jump in here if anybody has any thoughts on these cards, because I don't usually read these. And I'm not a card reader to begin with, so I just go intuitively. So if you have something to add, please jump in. 9 of Cups, stability, and they are golden, and they have beautiful roses or some kind of posies coming out of the cups, and I don't think you can see that, but that's what they have. And to me, that's a really good luck card. It seems like you've got, all your ducks in a row, I would say, with this, and your I's dotted and your T's crossed. So I would say with that, Carol, I don't know if you're going off on some kind of new, I want to say financial adventure. I don't know why I'm saying that. So I don't know if there's an entrepreneurship or a bet or something new that you are thinking about trying, like a new pathway or an addition to what you're doing now. I'm also getting the word counseling. So I don't know if you counsel other people or you're talking about some kind of counseling, which I feel is very successful for you. I don't know why I'm saying any of this. I just want to talk about an ant. An ant. Carol, let me know if you have an ant that's passed. I want to say the word ant. So I don't know if you have an ant that's passed or a family of an ant that is here. Could be like married into the family kind of ant. I'll tell you what I'm saying. I get the word ant. I'm getting a lady who has this lovely scarf kind of wrapped around her neck. And I don't know, I believe she belongs to you, Carol. And I don't know what the relationship is exactly, except I am getting the word ant. So I'm going to say that. It's something about knitting. I just got the word knitting. So let me know, Carol, if I'm on the right track with that. because the rate we're going here tonight, I hope I'll have time to get back to that, but we'll see. Okay. So let me know, Carol. And you did get that card, stability. And I think that's a fabulous thing for you. Spirit help. What's my password? Jill said, yes, we have. I'm not sure what that was in relation. Hi, Kiki. And thank you. Great. Yes, he was the pickle man. Yes, your dad was the pickle man. What is the name of the deck? Would you believe, Heidi? I don't know. I'm thinking it is the Celtic Oracle. That's what I'm thinking. And it was not the deck I was going to use. I was going to use Celtic Tree tonight, but I can't find it. So I know I have it somewhere, but I found this one. So I think that's what it's called, the Celtic Tarot or Celtic Oracle. Let's see. So we'll get a chance to look at more of these cards. Let me get back to Sugar Magnolia, excuse me, who I believe is Anita. I was traveling incognito here. So let me see what we have. And if you have any, oh, this is good. This is the Chariot. Let me put it this way. And I have a little thunder going on here. So if you hear some barking dogs, don't panic. It's just normal at we haven't had rain in a couple of weeks. So there you go. There is the Chariot. Beautiful. I love the artwork, the framework around the pictures. And some of the pictures have actual people superimposed. And this is the Chariot. And that's a number 7. So as far as I recall from the Chariot, I feel that that's like, I would say like bringing news or bringing justice or showing a sign of strength, Anita. So I like this card for you. It's almost like a stability factor. I feel like there's power in this card, and I would say that's a good thing for you. Let me know if you can take that. And Anita, I think I've had some family members for you, and I also want to say something about father. So I don't know if your dad is the spirit or this is a grandfather, and I'm just not catching the whole thing. Sometimes when I'm listening, I'm catching a stream of conversation that spirit is giving me. They start talking before they even get in the door, so to speak. I think it is grandfather. I have an older gentleman here who is talking about, he's saying something is remarkable. So I don't know if you have accomplished something that is quite remarkable, but he is sending his kisses and affection to you. And also like a congratulations, like job well done. I think the word I get is, I kind of get job well done. So Anita, if you have a grandfather in spirit, let me know. I don't know when I wrote that down for. Okay. And he's showing me like these kind of Argyle, somebody has Argyle socks they're putting on. I have an older gentleman here putting Argyle socks on. So I don't know if that's what he wore, if he was from the UK, because that's kind of, Argyle was kind of, well, that was actually kind of popular over here at one time, maybe 40s and 50s. So let me know if you can accept that. And I kind of feel like I have a little shot, not a shot glass, but a short glass with like an amber liquid in it. So I think he's toasting you for St. Patrick's Day, or he's toasting me. How nice. So anyway, that's what I have. And I don't know why I wrote this down. Okay. So knitting. That was knitting. That was with Carol. Okay. So let me know how we're doing here. So Carol, that is you. Or is that Anita? That was Anita. Okay. Sorry if I'm kind of out of it. I'm taking prednisone now. Because the doctor prescribed me prednisone and another antibiotic because I still have some swollen glands. This has been way too long. So thank you. Great. He was the pickle man. Thank you very much, Jill, for that. Okay. We have Kiki now. And if I missed somebody, please let me know. And Heidi, I have to give you a message too, Heidi. This is the Celtic, I believe it's the Celtic Tarot or Celtic Oracle. Kiki. Okay. Kiki is good evening. Thank you for being here, Kiki. Kiki, did you ever get that message I PM'd you? Let me know. It was so funny. Kiki, if I recall, Kiki had asked about romance, I think the last time I spoke to her, which was a while ago. So I hope something happened in that direction. Let me see what we got. Okay, so, that's funny. That's funny. What did I just say? Right? I said romance, right? This says prudence. The message I PM'd her was not prudish at all. Okay, so this card is quite a lovely card, if you can see it. It has the gold shields or discs, people call them. So this would be 7 of discs. So that to me is disc, I think, is usually bountiful. I would say bountiful. So I think it would mean, and anyone else jump in here if you read tarot and you have a different interpretation than I do. That's okay. All comments welcome. Prudence, to me, it means like safeguard what you have. Like don't blow your savings frivolously or something. Prudence would mean maybe cautious investment. Think twice before you buy something. This would be very good advice for me too. Guard what you have. So in case you're thinking of some kind of, I don't think so. Kiki doesn't seem to be frivolous spender to me, but maybe she's looking at a purchase like an oven. I don't know why I'm saying an oven, or a kitchen appliance or a car or something. Maybe instead of going with all the bits and baubles on it, you may want to just go straight, Maytag or something. So anyway, so that's the message that I get for you, which would be prudence. I don't think that applies to your romantic life, but anyway, so I'm going to put that out there. So Kiki, I feel a set of grandparents here, an older woman in particular, and she feels familiar to me. And this is, I feel a very loving woman, but a very forceful, like you don't mess with her, okay? That's the impression that I get with her. Delight to be here, she says. I think this is your grandmother, Kiki. I'm going to go with that. Grandmother, great-grandmother. And she's saying something, Kiki, about cotton. So I don't know if she picked cotton, if she used cotton material, or what cotton is, or if that's in the family. I'm just going to put that out there. I can't interpret that. Maybe you know better than I do. But this is an older lady, and I feel she's with another older lady. So this could be a line of family here. And I also get Jamaica. So I don't know what that means for you. I don't know if that means in the current going on a trip or if you have family from Jamaica. So, Kiki, I'm going to put that out there. But this lovely lady is here, and I feel like very supportive of your decisions. And I'm kind of getting, you were like the impression I'm getting, and I don't have the Bible verse in my brain. I'm not a Bible verse person. Unfortunately, I wish I was. Talking about the lost sheep, like if you were a lost sheep, now you've been found. I was lost and now I've found kind of feeling. So I get that with you. So I feel you're on the right path. You have a lot of support in the spirit world. You have this lovely couple of older ladies looking out for you. So let me see if I got any comments, any feedback on that. Rosa Rita would be one of my favorites. Rose was a knitter. Oh, okay. Well, let me see. I have several aunts. Carol's wanting a new car. And she has several aunts that have passed, and Rosarita would be her favorite, and Rose was a knitter. Okay, so we do have the knitting. So that was with Carol. Okay, I'm going to go back there. And I gave that message to Kiki. So, Carol, let me look. What card did we have for you? I forget now. Let me look here. I think it was the Chariot or Stability. I think it was Stability. In any event, the impression I got, whoops, we did get a super chat. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think that was from Kiki. Where am I? Lost two people close to me. Anything coming through? Oh, okay. Risk Kish. Okay. New person. I will get to you in a moment, dear. Okay. Carol, wanting new career. I have several aunts that have passed, and Rose or Rita would be my favorites, and Rose was a knitter. Okay, so I did have a knitter for you. Wanting new career. And the new career or the secondary or entrepreneurship feels positive to you, and I don't remember which card exactly. I thought it was Stability. So let me know. And if anybody has any thoughts on that card, let me know. I try to keep the ones that I pulled over here, but I got a little messed up, so I'm not sure if it was this card or not. I think it is Stability. I think it was this. I would feel, and I get the month of May into June here for that. Carol, I hope that makes some sense. Those months, May through June. And I feel as if that secondary thing, and I feel it's kind of artistic or crafty or something. I feel like there's two ventures going on. I feel like I'm number crunching, and I feel like I'm making something or rolling something out. So let me know if you can take that. Okay, Carol? Okay. Kim, did I read for you? Oh, I kept saying Anita, and it was Kim. I've lost my mind. Kim. I am so sorry. Yeah, that really kind of throws me off. And I forget from week to week. You know, I don't know if people understand or not. I'm kind of like dippy now anyway, as I get older, because I can be. I can kind of wander around and do what I want. When I have readings, I have readings. When I have a show, I have a show. When I want to garden, I can do that. But I haven't been feeling well. So it kind of taught me, you know, for the last few months. So when I have good days, I'll do too much. And then a couple of days, I don't feel like doing anything. You know, unless I have readings. I always do readings, and I always do shows if I can. Always. I don't let feeling lousy stop me usually. But if I'm not feeling too perky, you know, I might just kind of take it easy. But where was I going with that? So I don't have to be as sharp as I was. I'm just using that as an excuse that I'm getting older and I forget things. So I do forget things. So I'm terribly sorry. It's not that I don't love you, Kim. It's when you throw that Sugar Magnolia up, it just I keep thinking it's Anita, and I know she's got a cover name too. So I apologize. Okay. Risk Kish. It would be nice if I had your name as well, dear. Or sir. I'm not sure which. Oh, Antina. Etana. Can't pronounce that. I'm going to say Etana. Etana. That is a lovely name. It sounds like, excuse me. I haven't coughed all day. I think I have to take my prednisone. Reminds me of the French name Eton, Eton, Etienne. It reminds me of that. So I don't know if I have a female here or a male. Oh, you didn't get it, Kiki. Okay. I sent it. PM on Facebook. Okay. Thank you, Tana. I'm not sure how I pronounce that, but I'm sorry if I'm murdering your name. And I don't have a sense of the sex on this. I believe it's a gal. Could be a guy, but I'm going to go with a gal. It really doesn't matter. Let's see what we got. Let's pull a card for you. All right. This is a good one. Did I do this already? No, I don't think so. It looks like, oh, it's discs. We've had discs already tonight, and this is Bounty, and these are the discs, and this is 6 discs. So if anybody has any interpretation on that card, it also has this lovely border. Bounty, and here you see you've got the gold disc, which would be like a shield, or money, representing money, or coins, or something of value. So there you go. So that feels to me like you're coming into your own, or you are saving up, you are acquiring. That's what it feels like to me. Let me know. And I also have a gentleman here, and I feel like I want to say Cuba. I don't know why. Getting a lot of countries here tonight. Ireland, Jamaica, Cuba. I don't know if Itana, if you have, if Cuba means anything to you, but I feel like I have a gentleman from Cuba, perhaps. And I'm also being shown, I was given cigar, and I also feel like I'm in Ubar. Is that how you say it? Ubar City in Florida? YBOR? That's sort of above Tampa, I think. And that is where a lot of people from Cuba migrated to. Naturally, they're only 90 miles away from Florida, to that area. And there was a lot of tobacco grown and a lot of cigar making companies. So I don't know if that means anything to you, honey. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay. And I think I gave you Bounty. So I feel as if you had an immigrant family, I have a gentleman here, and it feels like Cuba. He's talking about Cuba, and he's talking about, if this is for you, let me know. He's talking about that, so let me know. Okay. Thank you for your super chat. I really appreciate it. Your name is Wanda Springer. Hi, Wanda. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. Thank you for joining us tonight. I am using celebrate St. Patrick's Day a little late from yesterday. 9 cups. Yeah. Thank you, Carol. I am doing some reading, pulling some cards from the Celtic. I believe it's called the Celtic Tarot, or Celtic Oracle. I'm not sure. I don't have the box or the book. So anyway, but what I got for you, dear Wanda, is the Shaman. So there you go. That's a nice looking card. And as you can see, all the cards have this beautiful border on it. And that is the number 9 as well, if you're into numerology. And you have a beautiful shaman gentleman on there. And I think that would mean like the magician, I believe, in a regular straight deck, in a Rider-Waite deck. I would think that would mean the magician. So that's good. So that's something good coming into your life. Like, and it can also, the flip of that card, if I remember, can also be something hidden and something, somebody pulling a fast one. So my interpretation of balancing both those things is create your own magic, create your own, and be on guard of anything around you that's kind of funky. Okay. But also, oh, there's Anita. Goodness gracious. I always get you and Sugar Magnolia confused. I'm sorry. So Wanda, the shaman, as I was saying, the shaman can be the magician, which you can be the magician in your own life. You can pull things out of a hat and make things work. But you also have to be aware of people around you that could be pulling a fast one. Okay, so be on guard with that. So that's the flip side. Every card has a positive, not so positive meaning. So if anybody wants to interpret that, please, you're welcome to do that on here. I'm a lady. Oh, good. I was thinking you were a lady. Kish, thank you. And it's Itana. Oh, I got it pretty close. Thank you very much. It's like Itana. Beautiful. Would you let me know if you have anybody from Ybor. That's it, Heidi. Thank you. Thank you for correcting my English tonight. Not sure what those, but thanks for the reading. Okay, so if it doesn't belong to you, Itana, we'll find some. We'll probably end up finding somebody for you. So don't worry. If anybody has a connection to Cuba and a gentleman that may have migrated to Ybor City in Florida, let me know. Or someone that had something to do with the tobacco, the rolling of cigars. I have a gentleman here, and I'm not sure what that means. So Wanda. So you got that. Okay. Did we do Wanda? Yeah, we did Wanda. All right. I forgot to keep track. Wanda, I think Wanda, did we do you? Yeah, we did. We just did it, right? I'm much better when I have a guest because I have to keep track of things. So when I'm on my own, and I'm reading the comments and doing the readings and pulling the cards, it's a little, but we're muddling through. Goodness gracious. Would love a message. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Itana. I love that name. And I will remember you the next time that you join us. So thank you for joining us tonight. I really appreciate that. I think I gave you a message, Wanda, but maybe I didn't. So if I didn't, say you didn't, you skipped me. Thank you, Itana. You're a lady. Love the way that you spelled that out for me. Okay. Okay, Kiki. Ybor. If I skipped anybody, let me know. I have a feeling I didn't do Wanda, but let me know. Kavita, hi, how are you, hon? Kavita, yes. Do I see anything interesting in the spring? Probably June, July. Still get grease, Kavita. Still get grease. No, it's so funny. I was doing a reading, was it last night? When it was last night or the night before, a gentleman, new client, and I got grease for him. And I through the read, but the reading lasted about 45 minutes, and the last 5 minutes, I started to get this Greek sensation for some reason, like lemon potatoes. I'm getting now. For him. And I said, it's Greek or Mediterranean feeling. And he goes, oh yeah, we're planning a trip. You know, we're hoping to be able to go on the trip. I thought, okay, good. So that belonged to him. But I was seeing the same kind of Greek flavors, and I'm getting oregano here. So I don't know if I have anybody Greek on our chat here. But Kavita, I'm still getting that for you. And oregano is I think they use a lot of oregano in Greece, if I'm correct. I know they do in Italy, but I feel like I want to say oregano. And I'm getting Greek, and I'm getting lemon potatoes. Okay, so Kavita, you are in New York, if I recall, and you're still stuck in that god-awful shutdown there. And I also I'm getting the words museum quality. Museum quality. So I don't know if you're going to the museum. Oh, I didn't pull you a card. Let me pull you a card. Tradition. Aha. Tradition. Tradition also dis. So that is gold, and that is money. So that's all good, people. With gold at the end of the rainbow, that's always good. St. Patrick's Day luck for all of you. So this is 10 of dis. You can see that, and they're very shiny, and there's a border around here, and there are birds flying. And I want to say something to you, Kavita, about, I want to say museum quality. So I don't know what that means. But I know you're an artist as well as your full-time job. Here's another successful person, Carol, who is juggling a regular job and an entrepreneurial job. Well, actually, Kavitas are both entrepreneurial, actually, but she has a professional position and juggles an artistic expression job. And that's what I feel for you, Carol. And crunching numbers could be you're crunching numbers, trying to figure out how you're going to do this. And maybe crunching hours. You know, for many years, I worked both, sometimes 3 jobs. I did massage, medical transcription, and readings, and I had a full-time job. So this is why I have now lost my mind, and I'm old and don't want to do too much anymore. So that's what happens when you cram all that stuff in. So there. Thank you. Oh, I did get you. I get the magician. Thank you. Anything else but for April, my birthday month? April. I see a lot of candles and I see a cake. So I see something I think you are going to be celebrating, and you're not alone. I feel like a little celebration. I could see like a picture taken maybe out at someone's house or restaurant, and I see everybody kind of gathered, a few people gathered around a cake with candles on it. So I think you're going to be having a great birthday month. Oh, good. Kavita, good. So good. You're doing well. Thank you. New York is still dead. Oh, what a shame. Well, it's got to come back. You have a lousy governor and a lousy mayor. I'm just going to say that. They don't care about the people. I'm doing well. Thank you. New York is still dead. I love museums. Good. Museum quality. That could be a hint. So I kind of feel museum quality belongs to, if you don't know, Kavita is an artist, and waiting for her artwork to take off some, and she sold several pieces, but it's been kind of quiet with COVID. So I feel some of the work that you're doing is museum quality. So I'm just going to put that out there. Hi, V. And I don't know if I read for Heidi. I think I did. Heidi, if I didn't, let me know. Hi, VB. Welcome to in the Psychic Flow this evening. Oh, thank you very much. Here I am, 11:11. Okay, let me pull a card for you, VB. Yeah, this is interesting. This is the web. I'm trying to think what card this could be in a straight red or white deck. This is the web, and the number on it is 11, which gives you a number 2 in numerology. I'm trying to remember what Joanne taught me. And 2 is a master number, if I recall. So the web, and this is a lovely lady, if you can see it. She has a beautiful hound dog with her. Beautiful artwork. There's acorns, fall leaves, ivy, and little spidery thing here. Gorgeous light. So to me, I feel like she's cooking something up here. I think she's trying to make a plan and cutting through the BS. So V, let me know if that resonates with you. If anybody else has an impression of this card, as I had said, please feel free in jumping in, because I am not a tarot reader. I just go instinctively off cards. So I'm just pulling them for you. And I wanted to use these because it's the month of St. Patrick's Day, and these are Celtic Irish cards, so I wanted to use them. So I hope they resonate with you. Let me know. Alrighty? Okay, thanks. So for Tanya, Atina, we could not find a person. And Heidi, I don't know if I have a person. Goodness gracious. Oh, Anita, I forgot you. Love a message. Anita, about love. Oh, here's an interesting card. Courage for you, Anita. And it's, what is that? 2 of Wands. So Wands is good. Wands, and if you could see, that's one of those kind of, sort of an Irish hieroglyphic kind of thing. These are things that are carved into the mountains and rock formations in Ireland, in some places. This is an exaggeration of one of those actual places, I believe. And the word is courage. So I think, dear Anita, about love. I think you have to be a little courageous. And if I think I've talked to you before about this, and I don't have any fear of you not meeting anyone. I believe you would meet people. Absolutely. You want to meet the right person. And I think that where this card may apply to you is having the courage to know, to take a chance on this gentleman, because it's not he doesn't come in the usual package. Usually who you really are meant to be with, does not always come in the packages that you have previously been attracted to. And if you were unsuccessful previously with a certain look or a certain type, then maybe it's time to change the type, right? So that's just a word from, I'm not a psychologist or a counselor, but it would seem to me if that doesn't work, I would not go up that road again. So I would say to you, have the courage to try someone different, whether it's a different nationality or a different locale or a different, a little bit different way of life or a different occupation, something different. Because I think that's where you're going to find the love interest. And I do feel it's a global sensation here. So I feel like it's either someone who's traveled or somebody that's kind of has an international flair. Could be from another country. Let me know what you think about that, Anita, because you really deserve the best. And I have a father figure here. Nobody's taken my Cuban gentleman yet. That's unfortunate. Because he's here in big time. So if anybody can take this gentleman from Cuba, please let me know. I have an older gentleman here, Anita, for you. I don't know if this is dad. It feels a little bit older. And I also was having somebody talking about French. Now I mentioned a French name previously. And French lavender I'm getting, and I don't know why I'm getting that. So I'm going to put that out there, Anita. Anyway, let me get back to your lovely gentleman. The gentleman that I see for you is an international flair. I feel a different, maybe from another country or as a traveling person in business or likes to travel. And I feel smooth. And I'm kind of getting French lavender. If anybody's planning a trip, and I'm seeing those beautiful French fields. God, I'd love to go to France. So many places I would like to see over there. And boy, I love French lavender. And I don't know if this is coming from me because I put it in my talcum powder or my talc-free powder, which you have to have here, baby powder in Florida. You just have to, because it's humid all the time and you're constantly throwing some powder on. It just is comforting and it cools you down. So I learned that trick since I moved here. And I like it with lavender in it generally. But I'm getting the picture of these beautiful fields of French lavender. So I don't know what that means. It could mean something exciting for you, Anita. Okay, let me know. Kiki, thanks, Carolan, for replying me. Yes, Kiki, look it up. I can't say it on the radio, on TV. I can't explain. It was I was talking about Diane Marshall, who is a spirit artist, who's excellent. What happened to know? Kelly Jo knows her. Psychic Jo and Leo. We all know each other because worked a lot of the same events when it'd be pre-COVID. God, I can't wait for this to be over. It's okay for now because I really don't have the energy to pull off those 2-day events at the moment, but I will. And Diane Marshall is an excellent artist, spirit artist. I recommend her work. Diane Marshall Art, look her up. She's a great gal. She has done a couple of portraits for me, which I use all the time. But I was doing a reading for her, and one of her guides jumped in to the reading. And if I'm doing a reading about a romance or a sexual encounter, she will pop in with this image. Kiki, pay attention, because I can't, say it on the thing. So that's why I PM'd you, was because the image that I get, I cannot say. It's too risque. But anyway, she shows up with this image shows up. I did not ask for it. She just volunteers it. And she will, if the conversation turns to sex during a reading, this image comes in for me. So I'm like, oh, thank you. Let's see what we have. You are welcome, Kavita. VB, oh, okay, thanks. Say yes. Just made a mental health appointment and just made a plan. Great. Glad to hear it. Oh, Lauren didn't get a card either. Okay, good. That sounds wonderful. I'm open to meeting someone of quality. Love France. Great, Anita. I am so glad. You're right. I did not pull a card for, let me see, I did this one already. Oh, okay. This is a nice card for Dr. Love, the lady. Now, that's very romantic, so I don't know if Dr. Love is a married doctor or involved. And the number is 3 if you're into numerology. This lovely lady is, I don't know if you can see that. There she is. She has light coming behind her. She is holding a gold, one of those big conch shells, and it's gold. She's dressed in this flowing orange. There's more shells at each corner. You can see that. There, perfect. Orange glow. That's a beautiful card. So my interpretation, the lady is sort of like, would be a queen. And of course, we don't have queen of shells, so I'm not sure which queen, she wouldn't be queen of wands or that kind of thing. So anybody's impression of this, let me know. But the lady is sort of King Arthur kind of vibe with Celtic cards. So it's kind of like that. So to me, that would mean if this card would kind of describe you, I would say, Dr. Lauren, and I'm not just trying to jerk your chain because you've been very generous to us. I honestly feel this. I feel like you're a benefactor, is the word that I want. You're benevolent, gracious, and that is the lady, how I feel, is adorned with gold, nature gold, making nature valuable, which would be the shell and a gold shell to me. That's my interpretation of it. So I want to give you that and let you know. And thank you for last week when I had that, I forgot the lady's name. Started with an A, I think. That Italian woman. I thought it was somebody's mother. I thought it was your mother. But I think because you're younger than her, she looked at you as a daughter and looked at all the staff as like being a mom to all the staff, anyone that she fed at her store or her restaurant. So she was a delight to have her. And Queen is right on. Oh, perfect timing as usual. Right on, Carolan. Thank you, Dr. Love. You are so generous with your praise and your donations. So we really appreciate you. Perfect timing as usual. Queen is right on, and you knocked it out of the park. Oh, okay. I forgot the lady's name. It started with an A. I thought perfection. Much love. Aren't you generous? Thank you very much. Dr. Lauren is giving me a lot of kudos tonight. I appreciate that. Dr. Lauren Love, Boston area ICU hospitals, staff, and techs have been very generous to Goldylocks Production show host. So thank you very much for that. Okay, let's see if I have missed it. Angelina, that was it. I knew it started with an A. Delightful woman, and it was great. It was great meeting her. Okay, Heidi, did I give you a card? Let me know. It's so cute how you all, I don't know if you knew each other before you during the chat or just started visiting the Psychic Flow or Goldylocks Productions, but I love how you look out for each other. So I don't know if you're friends or you just met here, but I really appreciate that you're doing that. Really, really nice. Sweet. It's making my day. Let me see. Good evening. Let me see if I have any comments here. We did get a super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, I got to find a gentleman for this new client we have on here, Risk, who gave me her name, Itana, and she's not taking my Cuban gentleman. So if anybody is listening, You can get in touch with me at psychicflowradio@gmail.com. Let me know. Check out my website, carolancarey.com, Psychic Medium of Sarasota, SRQ. Please let me know if this gentleman, if you're driving home from work or you're listening and washing the dishes or feeding the kids, let me know if a Cuban gentleman who immigrated and worked in Ybor City, kind of get that feeling. If you would let me know if they belong to you, or join us next week. So I'm trying to find a gentleman for Itana or a person Itana. And I was getting, I have a couple of people I can't place, I think. So I have that gentleman. Itana, I gave you a reading, but I wanted to see if I had a gentleman that, or a person that you could take in spirit. And I'll tell you what I'm getting. I'm not going to try to figure out the relationship. And I did a reading already. You can't take my Cuban gentleman, but I have a lovely lady here who is showing me crocheting. And it's a circle. It's like a big, like big doilies. And she corrects, she's also saying hats. In particular, what I'm seeing, I don't know if there's any Catholicism in your family, but years ago, you always wore, going to Mass, you always wore a head covering to Mass. And they were like little lace things. And this is what I'm seeing. I haven't seen that in years. And you'd also see the like scarves, particularly in Italy, you would see people wearing a lace like headscarf. Even if they just draped it, they would cover their head. But there used to be these circular things, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. So anyway, I have a circular lace thing going on here, and somebody who makes that. So let me know if you have any comments or additions, or if I hit anything on the mark. Please let me know in the comments. Appreciate your validation. As far as what's coming up, I think I read everybody. I think everybody got a card. If you didn't, I don't know if I pulled one for Heidi. I don't think I did. I keep asking that. Hi, Tenny. Whoops, I got new comments. Chapel Vale. Thank you, Wanda. God bless you people. I am so glad you people are on here to keep me on the straight and narrow. Chapel Vale. Don't know why I'm getting that, but I was getting that for Itana. Itana. Which by the time she comes back the next time and visits with us in the Psychic Flow, I will have her name down pat. Kavita says, Carolan, you do amazing and detailed private readings. So I definitely recommend everyone get a private reading with Carolan. Well, God bless you. Thank you. Another great show, Carolan. Please take good care of yourself. We need and love you. God bless you. Heidi, did I pull a card for you? I have 2 minutes. I'm going to pull a card. If I didn't pull a card for someone, who's the one that's in the barn? That's Kiki, right? Kiki keeps running. I'm in the barn. I don't have good internet. Look what I got. Husbandry. Ooh, could this be husbandry? Is animal husbandry, right? Knight of Dis. But Knight of Dis. This is a knight. And he's a handsome gentleman. He's got a lovely artwork around him. Beautiful holly, actually. So that says to me, and they have a face, a person's face is imposed. See that? It's not just it's an actual photo imposed in the artwork. It's kind of crazy. Husbandry. So that could be husbands. So if you're looking for a husband, anybody, I'm not, I just got my little male dog. I don't need a third husband. We got this covered now. Let me know. Thanks to you all, and special love for Carolan. Thank you. Thank you for referring people to my website, carolancarey.com. I hope you will consider me your spirit connection. Yes, Heidi, that can be for you. In that husbandry. So to me, that means pairing up. That's what it means. I don't know if you have already paired up or you're going to pair up, but to me, it feels kind of romantic, doesn't it? So these are Celtic Tarot or Celtic Article cards. This is what the back of them look like. You got the shield and the chalice there. So they're that kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like the rose and the thorn kind of thing. Bring it on. Heidi says, bring it on. You're right, girl. You go for that. Thank you all for joining us. We are at the hour. Thank you so much. I hope you join us next week in the Psychic Flow. God bless. Check out my website, and I hope you will consider me your spirit connection. I feel it is an honor to speak with your family and spirit. God bless everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
This month's broadcasting is sponsored by ICU Dr. Lauren Love, ICU nurses, technicians, and staff in the Boston area hospitals.